Dr Johan Saravanamuttu is a visiting senior research fellow at Singapore's Institute of Southeast Asian Studies, and he joins us on the line now from Penang. Dr Johan, a huge turnout at the rally. Some are saying more than 50,000. What can Anwar Ibrahim really gain? Can he gain anything from actually holding this rally?
Well, I think he's drumming up support for his position about electoral fraud, and it seems that there are a lot of people behind him. Well, if you look at the electoral results, as your reporter pointed out, more than 50% of the electorate actually voted for the Pakatan Rakyat. So I suppose he sees this as a mandate for him to carry out this drive to show that there was electoral fraud. Both he and the DAP leader, Lim Kit Siang, are claiming that some 30 constituencies had witnessed some of this electoral fraud, and they want the investigations to be on to overturn the decisions in these 30 seats. Now, if that happens, then presumably the Pakatan Rakyat would have a majority of seats in Parliament. But of course, this is a very legal thing. It takes a long time before this happens. In the meanwhile, I think most people have accepted the results, and even the state governments, which have been won by the Pakatan Rakyat, have already sworn in, well, two of them, I think, have sworn in their chief ministers.
Dr Johan, you say the people have accepted the results. Anwar says, I won't quit until we reach Putrajaya. How will the international community view this rally? Will it spook investors?
Sorry? Well, yes. I suppose to some extent one can say that it could spook business interests and investors. But by and large, I think people will carry on, business as usual, because I think the official results is that the BN has won 133 seats. Now, until that is changed, until that is overturned, I suppose one has to accept that. And I don't think the opposition leaders are saying we don't accept that particular formula. What they're saying is there's a possibility of some electoral fraud, and should this be proven, then there will be a possibility for a change of government.
And Dr Johan, Anwar announced that there's going to be another rally on Saturday, maybe even one, in Ipoh on Friday. What options does the Najib government actually have in dealing with this situation right now?
Well, I suppose, rallies, as long as they're peaceful, the police have allowed them to carry on. I think Najib should just sit back and just, let the legal process take place, I think. I mean, there's nothing much you can do about these things.
Here are the top stories making the news. Malaysian opposition leader Anwar Ibrahim has held a rally in Kuala Lumpur in protest against the May 5th election results, which he says were fraudulent. Prime Minister Najib Razak's Barisan Nasional coalition has denied the allegations of cheating. Indonesian anti-terror police have shot dead 3 men and captured 1 alive after hours of gunfire exchanges. Police have refuted initial reports that the 4 suspects were linked to a recent plot